Day 3 of the 20th Commonwealth Games welcomed the big hitters and the fleet of foot. We'll also see the delicate skills of India's hockey stars, feel the force at the weightlifting and boxing, and witness further drama on the boards and in the water. And that's where we begin. The first final of the night was in the men's 200-metre butterfly. Scotland's Cameron Brodie surprised the crowd in qualifying in first place ahead of South Africa's Olympic champion Chad le Clos, who was struggling after twisting his ankle in the early hours of the morning. We join the race with 100 metres to go. Your commentators are Mike McCann and Alison Shepherd.
Rousseau moving into second from le Clos as they go through the half. 2 seconds outside the world record held by the great Michael Phelps. But this is race on in the middle lanes now. The two South Africans, perhaps le Clos in 5, Rousseau in 3, Brodie in between them. He'll need a big finish, the Scotsman.
He will, but you know, this race isn't going the way I thought it was going to be. Chad le Clos not way out in front at the moment, and it seems to be like it could be between 3 or 4 people here.
Irvine still swimming the race of his life in lane 1, leading le Clos and Rousseau. Le Clos is going to finish it very hard, but it's lane 1 as they kick off the wall. A great turn there by le Clos. He glances to his right. He sees Irvine over there. He sees that he's drawing away from the Australian, the champ from South Africa, in front. Irvine not giving up though. It's le Clos, Irvine, and then back to Rousseau. But Chad le Clos, the Olympic champ, the world champ, and again he wins the Commonwealth Games gold medal in a record time. Irvine takes the silver, a great swim by him, and Rousseau the bronze. The official results of the 200 metres butterfly: South Africa through the champion Chad le Clos, winning the gold medal.
In the women's 50-metre freestyle final, Delhi silver medalist Fran Halsall from England was aiming to go one better this time around. Her strongest competition was likely to come from Australia's Kate Campbell.
Away they go, even start there. So we watch for Halsall in the dark cap lane 4 and Kate Campbell. Halsall off to a great start, narrowly in front. Also up the top, you can barely see her, but Bronte Campbell's going well. Kate Campbell, lane 5, is starting to go, but they've got to catch Halsall. Halsall still in front. It's the English girl, Halsall. Campbell, Kate Campbell coming. I reckon Halsall. It's close. It's very close. Halsall wins it again. She beats the Campbell girls. Second and third for the Campbells. Kate the silver, Bronte the bronze, and Fran Halsall has done it again. Look at the time, 23.96. That's 0.2 of a second outside Britta Steffen's world mark, and she smashed the games record again. Halsall winning the women's 50 metres freestyle, 23.96, a sensational time.
The next final was in the men's parasport 200-metre freestyle S14 category. Here's a guide.
S14 is for swimmers who have an intellectual impairment or learning disability. These swimmers find it challenging to understand and apply training techniques and competition strategies.
Having broken his own world record in qualifying for the final earlier in the day, Australia's Daniel Fox was the clear favourite for the title.
Very tight for second. There's 4 of them across the pool. Turning second should be Hamer. In fact, Kilduff just in front of Hamer. But you can see the margin. You can see the margin in the pool. You can see the margin as well on the clock. It's around 2 1/4 seconds. So it's a very, very handy lead as far as this man is concerned. Daniel Fox, he's been swimming for 10 years. He has heroes by the name of Ashley Callis, a gold medalist for Australia, and Ian Thorpe, who won a stack load of them. He'll be taking a gold medal here. Daniel Fox, they're not going to catch him. Great race for the miners. He's a third of a second off his world record pace. Daniel Fox, race for second. It's between Thomas and Rogie and Kilduff. The crowd getting behind them. Also up there, Hamer. Hamer might be in line for the silver. No doubt about the gold though. Daniel Fox of Australia goes in and touches the wall. He stops the clock. 1:57.89. So he's gone sub 1:58 again, but looks at the board there and thinks just outside his world mark. Maybe next time. Still a gold medal.
The women's 200-metre breaststroke final looks set to be a real battle for gold, with Canada's Ciara Smith, England's Molly Renshaw and the Australian Taylor McKeown all vying for the title. Scotland's Hannah Miley had an outside chance of claiming a second gold in the pool.
And it's still McKeown of Australia who leads them through. Her teammate Hunter, lane 6. So they're the third and fourth qualifiers, and they're out in front at the moment. And it's up to Ciara Smith to find something. She just disappeared from shot, so the fastest qualifier from Vancouver is struggling a touch here. It's the two yellow caps who lead the way. Taylor McKeown, she was 8th in the World Juniors. This is her first senior team, and she leads them as they go through the 150-metre mark. Let's have a look at the margin in terms of the clock. Half a second separating McKeown and Hunter. Atkinson almost 1.5 seconds back in third. This is going to be a very, very tough lead to mow down. It's the Australians 1 and 2. McKeown and Hunter. Atkinson on the far side on the left of screen holding down third. And then you go back to Renshaw in lane number 5. But they're not going to catch Taylor McKeown. They're coming through in the middle, but she's got less than 10 to swim. The Australian McKeown. A couple of strokes to go. Hunter going in for second, but the gold goes to McKeown. Hunter takes the silver medal and Renshaw takes the bronze for England.
Current gold medal holder in the women's 100-metre backstroke, Emily Seebohm from Australia, lined up in lane 4 in a final that also included teammates Maddie Wilson and Belinda Hawking.
The final of the women's 100-metre backstroke underway. It's Seebohm and Davies in those yellow lanes. 1, 2 and 3. Wilson, Simmons and Russell. 6, 7 and 8. Hawking, Snodgrass and Quigley. And it looks like Simmons of England in lane 2 is going well through the first 30 metres. That's her on the left, and now up towards the top and down the bottom as well. Quigley, but as they go towards the halfway now, starting to assert some sort of authority is Seebohm. She leads Wilson and Davies. Australia 1-2, Wales 3 as they bring it home.
Yeah, Simmons going out really fast there, as is Quigley down in lane 1, but now they're all coming back in a line with Seebohm trying to force her way through the pack.
This isn't the dominant performance many would have expected from Seebohm. Davies is taking it up to her. Davies is finishing hard. Seebohm in front. She had a little glance at Davies. She's got to keep it together, and she does. Seebohm wins the gold medal in a game's record time. Davies, what a swim for her to take the silver, and it was Hawking taking the bronze. Emily Seebohm does what she was expected to do, but she had an almighty fight on her hands.
Gold medalist in the 200-metre event, Scotland's Ross Murdoch lined up in lane 5 for the men's 100-metre breaststroke final. He would face strong competition in adding to his medal tally though, particularly from England's Adam Peaty.
In they go, clean start. The green cap there of Vanderberg in 3. He comes up in front. What a start by Vanderberg. Alongside him, Peaty in the British cap lane 4. He's half a body length behind already. Lane 5, Murdoch. He's going to have to go with him. Vanderberg is absolutely flying. Look at the world champ go, the world record holder, as he turns in front, well clear at the 50.
26.32 to the 50. He has dominated that first 50 metres, but I think the swimmers are coming back at him now, ever so slightly.
It's not over yet, but Cameron Vanderberg still leads. The challenge comes from Peaty. Peaty is closing in. Peaty is finishing over the top of Vanderberg. Peaty, lane 4, England. He's going to win it, I'd reckon. Peaty from Vanderberg and Murdoch, and Peaty wins it. Vandenberg the silver, and Murdoch the bronze medal. And look at this youngster, Adam Peaty. What a swim, what a performance. Vandenberg had it shot to pieces for much of the race, but this fellow believed it was race on, and he took it.
Tremendous swimming there from Adam Peaty, a new games record beating his time from earlier on.
Peaty in a games record time, 58.94, Vandenberg 59.28, and Murdoch the bronze 59.47.
Having qualified over 4 seconds faster than their closest competitor, Australia were clear favourites for the women's 4x200m freestyle relay. Could anyone catch them in the final race of the day?
100 to go. Australia by almost 0.6 seconds over Canada and England, and back to New Zealand, and then it's Scotland, and then it's South Africa, followed by Wales and Singapore. 75 to go in the women's 4x200m freestyle relay. Bronte Barrett trying to get the gold for Australia. Overholt trying to catch her for Canada, and up comes England as well through Becky Turner. They take over second, just over 50 to go. Australia, England, Canada.
Now the crowd's getting rather excited, trying to urge the English supporters on, the home team, the home nation.
And pulling out all stops now. Huge finish by the Canadians. It's still, though, a handy lead for Australia. Barrett for Australia. Overholt, Canada. And for England, it's Turner. Can they mow down the Australian? No, they can't. It's going to be a goal to Australia. The race for second will be taken by Canada, and England will take the bronze. It's a games record for the Australians. Australia taking the gold, 7:49.9. Canada the silver, England the bronze, and 7:57.47 for New Zealand. So the first three all under the old games record.